Alright, let's just start this off,
I'm glad you
everyone.
decided to come with us. I
I
should have
know.
listened to Mama Murphy all along. Pretty nice place she's found for us. I think we could settle down here. Make it a place to call home. What do you think?
Preston is interrupting my introduction.
Yeah. I used to like...
What do you mean?
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
I lived
yeah.
here.
Blah, blah, blah.
Damn. You
Sure.
say you were from?
Mm-hmm. My son.
Damn.
Right.
Anyway.
So, yeah,
I am
Preston's
glad you're here.
totally interrupting my introduction here. So, what a jerk.
And
Uh-huh.
Get it on. No.
trouble.
There's
I'd be
another
glad to help.
settlement.
That's
blah, blah, blah.
fantastic.
If I just accept. There we go. Okay, so, as I was saying, welcome to the Wasteland. I am Mr. John, the Wasteland Wanderer. And this is Sanctuary Part 2. So we are still going through the first steps of the settlement, Sim Settlement Part 2, Sim Settlement 2. On top of that, we have just finished our first trip to Concord and is back in town. So we are going to do some pretty hefty building in this little session. And try to keep up as best you can. I'll try to narrate as much as I can. But for the most part, let's get to it.
Spent a little time on the run when you were younger?
Oh,
Hey.
talk to our
All
beautiful
right, time to
stranger.
show you what else ASAMs can do.
So ASAMs is
generally
an
speaking,
item part
People need a
of
roof over their
the...
head, food in their bellies, and a place to be working. We already built a place someone can live. So if you're ready, let's move on to those other two things.
Okay. Show me.
All right. Place down a sensor again. But this time, we'll use one configured for food production.
As I was saying, we are going to do some sanctuary building here. We're going to apply a few mods that I already have, like scrapping everything mod, and the super... Ooh, no, I do not want to scrap the house. Scrapping
ahead.
houses are bad. Shut
Just
up.
put it down wherever you like.
I know, I have to clear a space, dork. He is rather pushy for the record, but that's fine. We're going to be doing quite a bit of scrapping here.
Go ahead. Just put it down wherever you like.
Before we do this, so what he's wanting us to do here is sim settlements, and he wants us to put down an agricultural plot using an ASAM sensor. An ASAM sensor is something made by Robco Incorporated for essentially automated or semi-automated.
Go ahead. Just put it
Functional
down wherever
building.
you like.
So I'll go ahead and drop it there. So ASAM sensors is this green thing on the end of the pole. They come in different colors: green, red, blue, yellow, depending on what we're building. Watch the stranger build. Where'd he go? Well, there we go. So now he's going to
Okay.
build agriculture.
I'm gonna take on the role of a settler. Don't worry, I won't subject you to my bad theatrics this time.
Good. While he's doing
Just want
that,
to show
I'm
you
going
how easy this is.
to clear some more trash. So while he's doing that, we're going to apply another mod here. We are going to apply the super power mod. So it's like a micro generator, but it provides like 500 power. So right now I just have a generator set for just to get my water and beacon up for the puny settlers that are already here. Otherwise, this is the mod, small powerful generator. So we're going to slap this. Actually, we're going to replace it. One generator to rule them all. There we go.
There we have it. A fine plot of land ready for cultivation. This from the guy who once underwatered a cactus.
I like it.
Glad to hear. All right, we've built a home, a farm. Next thing is a place to work. You know, somewhere folks can perform a little industry. Gather scrap or do a bit of scavenging, that kind of thing. Go ahead. Put down an ASAM that's programmed for that.
And then the whole thing about sim settlements is to go through a series of quests that build on that concept of placing down ASAMs, but for different points of interest. In this particular instance, industrial plot. I'll go ahead and drop the first one right here. Yeah, give me a second to read that. There you go. Industrial gathering building will increase your max junk storage as well as collect additional junk each day. You can build special junk storage crates found in the resource of the Sim Settlements build menu in the workshop. And then we're going to give it some resource storage. We're actually going to drop comics. Drop some comics.
Okay, time for some industrial action. I'm on it.
And now we wait for him to do that.
Looks like the sensors pre-selected a storage unit to build. Huh. That'll be useful.
While he's doing that, I will go about giving some street lights.
Now, any old fool can gather a pile of junk. But if you want settlements to grow, you need folks to gather useful building materials. And a storage unit will encourage people to do that. Wood, steel, maybe even a little asbestos to help keep warm. And don't be surprised if in time people start gathering even more useful stuff.
Just want to run power back to my big fancy generator. Aha.
Times are tough. There's no bones about it. Even useful people are starting to feel the pinch. But you can rely on Rocco to provide fulfilling employment alternatives. Wonder how they ever did without a Rocco industrial unit. Just one more in the long line of technological marvels brought to you by Rocco brand ASAM sensors.
Well, there we are. All basic necessities covered. Although folks won't be happy with the bare essentials forever. Eventually they will want more. Now it's up to you what type of ASAMs you put down, but do try and keep in mind what folks in your settlements will be needing.
Excuse me, hello. Don't shoot now, I don't mean no harm. I hope you don't mind the intrusion. I couldn't help but notice all the commotion. What are you two young'uns up to here? That is, if you don't mind me asking. Fixing up these buildings, are you?
Yeah, something like that.
Actually, we just finished building these. Foundations, walls, everything.
Is that so? Built them by yourself, did you?
Right.
This settlement belongs...
Construction techniques? Using that gadget there? Are you telling me you made all this using that gizmo?
That's right.
You say that as if built...
Hey, here's a suggestion. Why not offer the old-timer... That is...
I'll admit,
Blah, blah, blah. Old
Uh-huh.
Paul's like,
I'd welcome the
yeah.
help.
Okay then, you got yourself a...
How about that? Your ASAMs have already attracted their first resident. With that, I'd say our exchange of services is complete. Enjoy. Now, if you'll excuse me, I gotta get...
Kind of work.
I've got some family...
It was good working with you.
Yeah, you too. I should get going. Oh, and good luck with your settlement.
Yeah. Go away, Jake. Now, as I was saying, I was building some houses. I was building more residential plots.
Hey, where's that ASAM fella going? I wanted to ask him a few questions.
Something's wrong.
Maybe you could. You're the head honcho around it. You see, I noticed that there's a whole bunch of new people around here, so I'm thinking it might be best to put down a few more of these here sensor thingamabobs. You know, to make sure everybody's got a home, a place place to work, and not to mention enough food.
What I'm
That's a good
working
idea.
on, if you'd
Well,
stop
I've been known to have a
interrupting me,
decent
you
idea
old
now and
man.
again. These ASAM things seem...
Can I do it? Alright, so I'm gonna have to put down a street light in the middle. Yep, settlers use junk to build things. Settlers need junk just like everybody else. Sweet, settlers have power. There's even a quote-unquote inside one that you can build as well. Doopy-doopy-doop. So, if this is the first video you're seeing in this channel, I am Mr. John, the Wasteland Wanderer, and I am an avid Fallout fan player. I've played most every Fallout on the opening launch, except for Fallout 3, which I was only a month behind from launch. I was part of the 76 beta, and I've probably got at least 1,000+ hours of game time in Fallout as a whole, stretching across all, what, 6 or 7 games. Since Fallout 4 seems to be the pretty popular one right now, this video series will be just with Fallout 4, and we'll go from there. If there's interest in video series on Fallout 1, 2, 3, 76, etc., drop comments. I think mods are fine. Some people don't. Mods wouldn't be there otherwise. Most of my mods are immersion mods, or mods that just make sense. Some mods are cheap mods. For example, the generator, the power armor I'm wearing, etc. But most of them are immersion mods, like True Storm mods and so on and so forth. Sim Settlements is a whole another animal altogether, as it's a mod that turns the game into Sim City. So you go through a series of quests, and by completing said quests you unlock the ASAM sensors, and the ASAM sensors then allow the people to build on their own, instead of having to build the building and place the beds and blah blah blah. Much similar to a sim game, you can say this zone is now industrial, this zone is now commercial, so on and so forth. And as you play through the game, you unlock those capabilities. So I have unlocked residential, agricultural, and industrial, and they do upgrade. So right now I'm just doing some cleanup because I can. Namely, to prepare Sanctuary Hills for how I like to have Sanctuary Hills. A sprawling city that rivals even Concord in terms of awesomeness. Okay, well, let's find Sturgis. So, I still haven't done Sturgis's little side job. There's June.
Hey.
There's Mom with...
Do you have a moment?
No, I do not. Unless you know where Sturgis is, the answer is no. That is
Another
just
day of hard work.
General
Never
Settler.
changes.
Follow the sound of hammers.
Sanctuary. I know.
Sturgis,
You willing to do some work?
You willing to stand the fuck still?
I'd be glad to help. Just tell me what you need.
Well, for starters, we could use some real beds. Just make sure we can sleep. There's a workbench over there.
Sturgis.
I like it. Having a place to sleep will improve everyone's spirits. What we need now is a reliable source of clean water.
I'm
already
on
on
it.
it.
Clean.
Great.
Uh-huh. Sturgis.
I feel better already, knowing we have a reliable supply of clean water. I hope you don't mind me asking for some more help, but if we're gonna...
I'll start planting right away.
Good deal. Well, this place is starting to feel like home. Now that we can grow our own food, I think we can really make a go of this. Trouble is, the more we establish ourselves here, what we need is to get...
I'm on it.
Thanks.
We just go along the riverbed. Up along the riverbed. Building turrets to my heart's content. To hell with roaring lions. I have turrets. Wahaha.
That's Commonwealth justice for you.
Hey. Are you the one who put out the radio message? Is this your settlement? It's very nice. We had to leave our home.
Uh-huh. Of course. Go right ahead.
Oh, thank you. Don't... Just let us know where you want us.
There we go. Let's find Sturgis and tell him we built some weapons. I'm not willing to give Mama Murphy some jet right this moment. There's Sturgis wandering around. Eventually that weird wonky roof will bother me, but otherwise.
Hey, Sturgis.
Thanks for doing that. We'll all sleep better at night knowing we have some defenses set up. It's been a long road.
I was glad to help.
Well, I appreciate it. Of course, you know you're welcome anytime. Windows, too.
That concludes my Sanctuary trip, part 2. I'll build up Sanctuary some more in the future, but in the meantime, we've got more settlers to deal with, and we got some more wandering to do. And I think in the next one, we'll find our way wandering toward Diamond City, because there's a few interesting hotspots between Sanctuary and Diamond City that are well worth making a small video about. So until then, thanks for watching.